Welcome to Passion Travel. Join us as we explore fascinating destinations, uncover hidden gems, and embark on unforgettable journeys. Subscribe now and ignite your passion for travel. Dundalk Doner Kebab, tender, spiced meat served in pita or flatbread with veggies and sauce. Ingredients to prepare Dundalk Doner Kebab. A Dundalk Doner Kebab is a flavorful and satisfying dish typically made with spiced meat, vegetables, and sauces, all wrapped in a warm flatbread or pita. Here's a list of the common ingredients to prepare a classic doner kebab. For the meat: lamb or chicken or beef, 500 g. Traditionally lamb is used, but chicken or beef are popular alternatives. Olive oil, 2 tablespoons, for marinating. Garlic, 2 cloves, minced. Ground cumin, 1 teaspoon. Ground paprika, 1 teaspoon. Ground coriander, 1 teaspoon. Ground turmeric, half a teaspoon, optional, for color and flavor. Cayenne pepper, half a teaspoon, optional, for heat. Salt, to taste. Black pepper, to taste. Lemon juice, 1 tablespoon. Dried oregano, 1 teaspoon, optional. Ground cinnamon, half a teaspoon, optional, for depth of flavor. For the salad: cucumber, 1, sliced. Tomato, 1, thinly sliced. Red onion, 1/2, thinly sliced. Lettuce, a few leaves, shredded, optional, for extra crunch. Cabbage, shredded, optional for extra texture. For the sauces: garlic sauce, 3 to 4 tablespoons, you can use yogurt-based garlic sauce or a creamy mayo garlic sauce. Tahini sauce, 2 tablespoons, optional, for added richness. Hot sauce, optional, for spice. Ketchup or barbecue sauce, optional, for sweetness. For the wrap: flatbread or pita bread, too large, or use naan for a different texture. Olive oil, for lightly brushing the bread, optional. Optional add-ins: pickled vegetables, such as pickled cucumbers or turnips, for tang and crunch. Feta cheese, crumbled, for a creamy, salty kick. Chili peppers, for extra heat if you like your doner spicy. These ingredients will create a delicious and authentic Dundalk Doner Kebab, combining marinated, spiced meat with fresh vegetables and tasty sauces, all wrapped up in soft bread. You can adjust the spices and sauces based on your preferences. Gourmet burgers, juicy, flavorful burgers with creative toppings like cheese, bacon, and pickles. Gourmet burgers recipe. A gourmet burger is all about elevating the classic burger with high-quality ingredients, creative toppings, and rich flavors. Here's a simple yet delicious recipe for making a gourmet burger at home. You can mix and match the ingredients to create your ideal burger. Ingredients for 2 gourmet burgers. For the burger patties: ground beef, 80% lean, 20% fat, 300 g, for 2 juicy burgers. Salt, to taste. Black pepper, to taste. Garlic powder, half a teaspoon, optional, for extra flavor. Onion powder, half a teaspoon, optional. Worcestershire sauce, 1 tablespoon, optional, for added umami flavor. For the toppings: cheese, 2 slices, choose a gourmet option like brie, blue cheese, cheddar, or Swiss. Lettuce, a few leaves, e.g., arugula, baby spinach, or iceberg. Tomato, 1, sliced thickly. Caramelized onions, 1/2 onion, thinly sliced and cooked until golden and soft. Bacon, 2 slices, cooked until crispy. Avocado, 1/2, sliced, optional, for creaminess. Pickles, a few slices, optional, for a tangy crunch. Fried egg, 1, optional, for a rich, runny topping. For the burger bun: gourmet burger buns, 2, choose brioche buns, potato buns, or pretzel buns for a richer flavor and soft texture. Butter, 1 tablespoon, for toasting the buns. For the sauce, optional but highly recommended. Mayonnaise, 2 tablespoons. Ketchup, 1 tablespoon. Mustard, 1 teaspoon, Dijon or whole grain mustard works well. Sriracha, a few drops, for a spicy kick. Lemon juice, 1 teaspoon, for balance. Garlic powder, half a teaspoon, optional. Method. Prepare the patties. In a mixing bowl, combine the ground beef, salt, pepper, garlic powder, and onion powder. If you want a bit more flavor, add a splash of Worcestershire sauce. Gently mix the ingredients with your hands, being careful not to overwork the meat, which can result in tough patties. Divide the mixture into 2 portions and shape them into burger patties, slightly larger than the buns, as they will shrink during cooking. Create a small indentation in the center of each patty to ensure even cooking. Toast the buns. Lightly butter the inside of the burger buns. Heat a skillet or grill pan over medium heat and toast the buns until golden brown, about 2 to 3 minutes. Set aside. Cook the patties. Heat a grill pan or skillet over medium-high heat. Once hot, place the patties on the pan and cook for 3 to 4 minutes per side for medium, or longer if you prefer a well-done burger. During the last minute of cooking, add a slice of cheese to each patty and cover with a lid to help it melt. Prepare the toppings. Caramelize the onions. In a separate pan, heat a bit of oil over low heat and sauté the onion slices until they turn golden and sweet, about 10 to 12 minutes. If adding a fried egg, fry the egg in a separate pan with a bit of butter or oil, cooking it sunny side up or to your desired level of doneness. Cook the bacon until crispy and drain on paper towels. Make the sauce optional. In a small bowl, mix together mayonnaise, ketchup, mustard, sriracha, and a squeeze of lemon juice for a tangy and creamy burger sauce. Assemble the burger. Spread a generous amount of the sauce on the bottom half of each toasted bun. Place the cooked burger patty with melted cheese on top of the sauce. Add the caramelized onions, crispy bacon, tomato slices, lettuce, and any other toppings, like avocado or a fried egg. Top with the other half of the toasted bun. Serve. Serve the gourmet burger with a side of crispy fries, onion rings, or a fresh salad. Enjoy your elevated, delicious burger experience. Wood-fired pizza, thin crust pizza topped with fresh ingredients, cooked in a wood-fired oven. Wood-fired pizza recipe. A wood-fired pizza is known for its crispy, charred crust and delicious, smoky flavor. The high heat of the wood oven cooks the pizza quickly, giving it a unique texture and taste. Here's a recipe for making a classic wood-fired pizza at home. Ingredients for 1 large pizza. For the dough: all-purpose flour, 250 g, or 00 flour for a more authentic texture. Warm water, 160 milliliters. Active dry yeast, 1 teaspoon. Olive oil, 1 tablespoon. Salt, 1 teaspoon. Sugar, 1 teaspoon, to activate the yeast. For the tomato sauce: canned tomatoes, 400 g, crushed or whole, blended. Garlic, 1 clove, minced. Olive oil, 1 tablespoon. Dried oregano, 1 teaspoon. Salt, to taste. Fresh basil, a few leaves, chopped, optional. For the toppings: fresh mozzarella, 200 g, torn into chunks. Tomato slices, 1 medium, thinly sliced. Fresh basil leaves, a handful, optional, for garnish. Olive oil, for drizzling. Parmesan cheese, for grating, optional. Method. Prepare the dough. In a small bowl, dissolve yeast and sugar in warm water. Let sit for 5 to 10 minutes until it becomes frothy. In a large mixing bowl, combine the flour and salt. Add the yeast mixture and olive oil, then stir until it forms a dough. Knead the dough on a floured surface for about 8 to 10 minutes, until smooth and elastic. If it's too sticky, add a little more flour as needed. Place the dough in a lightly oiled bowl, cover it with a cloth, and let it rise for about 1 to 1.5 hours or until it has doubled in size. Prepare the tomato sauce. Heat olive oil in a small saucepan over medium heat. Add the minced garlic and sauté for 1 to 2 minutes until fragrant. Add the canned tomatoes, oregano, and salt. Let the sauce simmer for 10 to 15 minutes, stirring occasionally. If you want a smoother sauce, you can blend it. Stir in fresh basil at the end if desired. Set aside. Prepare the oven. Preheat your wood-fired oven to about 450 to 500 degrees Fahrenheit, 230 to 260 degrees Celsius. The oven should be very hot for the best results, which helps to cook the pizza quickly and evenly. If using a regular oven, preheat your oven to the highest setting, usually 500 degrees Fahrenheit per 260 degrees Celsius, and place a pizza stone inside to heat up. Assemble the pizza. Once the dough has risen, punch it down to release the air and divide it into 2 equal portions if making 2 smaller pizzas. Roll out the dough on a floured surface into a thin round shape, about 10 to 12 inches in diameter. Spread a thin layer of tomato sauce over the dough, leaving a small border around the edges for the crust. Add torn pieces of fresh mozzarella and tomato slices. Drizzle a little olive oil over the top. Bake the pizza. Carefully transfer the pizza to your wood-fired oven using a pizza peel or a baking sheet. Bake for about 7 to 10 minutes, rotating the pizza halfway through to ensure even cooking. The crust should be crispy, slightly charred, and the cheese melted and bubbly. If using a regular oven, bake on the preheated pizza stone for 7 to 10 minutes. Serve. Once the pizza is cooked, remove it from the oven and top with fresh basil leaves and a sprinkle of Parmesan cheese. Slice and serve immediately, drizzling with extra olive oil if desired. Sushi rolls, fresh sushi, with options like salmon, tuna, and vegetarian rolls. Sushi roll recipe or how to prepare different types of sushi rolls. Here are a few popular options and instructions to get you started. California roll. A classic American-style sushi roll, featuring imitation crab and avocado. Ingredients: sushi rice, nori, seaweed sheets, imitation crab meat, or real crab if preferred, avocado, sliced, cucumber, julienne, sesame seeds, optional. Instructions: prepare the sushi rice, cook sushi rice and season it with a vinegar-sugar-salt mixture, as explained in the earlier message. Lay out the nori, place a sheet of nori on your bamboo mat with the shiny side down. Spread rice, wet your hands and spread a thin layer of rice over the nori, leaving about 1 inch at the top. Add fillings, lay a small amount of imitation crab, avocado slices, and cucumber along the center of the rice. Roll, gently roll the sushi from the bottom using the mat, pressing slightly to hold everything together. Cut. Once the roll is complete, use a sharp knife to cut it into 6 to 8 pieces. Optional, sprinkle sesame seeds on the outside of the roll. Tuna or salmon roll, maguro or sake maki. Simple rolls made with fresh tuna or salmon. Ingredients: sushi rice, nori, fresh sushi-grade tuna or salmon, cut into long strips. Optional, wasabi, for a little heat. Instructions: prepare the sushi rice, cook sushi rice and season it. Lay out the nori, place a sheet of nori on the bamboo mat. Spread rice, wet your hands and spread the rice over the nori, leaving 1 inch at the top. Add fish, place a strip of fresh tuna or salmon in the center of the rice. Roll, gently roll the sushi using the bamboo mat. Use your fingers to ensure the roll is tight. Cut. Use a sharp knife to slice into pieces. Serve, optionally, serve with wasabi and soy sauce. Tacos, soft or crispy tacos filled with spiced meat, beans, guacamole, and salsa. Tacos are a fun and customizable meal. Here's a simple guide on how to prepare tacos, along with a few different types you can try. Basic taco ingredients: taco shells or tortillas, soft flour tortillas or hard corn taco shells. You can also use corn tortillas for a more authentic touch. Protein options: ground beef, seasoned with taco seasoning. Chicken, grilled, shredded, or seasoned. Fish, like grilled white fish, shrimp, or battered fish. Vegetarian options: Black beans, refried beans, or grilled vegetables, like bell peppers, zucchini, and onions. Tofu, marinated and grilled for a veggie alternative. Taco seasoning, if you're making it from scratch. Chili powder. Cumin. Garlic powder. Onion powder. Paprika. Oregano. Salt. Pepper. Toppings and garnishes. Shredded lettuce. Diced tomatoes. Chopped onions, red or white. Chopped cilantro. Shredded cheese, cheddar, Mexican blend, or cotija. Avocado or guacamole. Sour cream. Salsa, mild or hot. Jalapeno slices, for a spicy kick. Lime wedges. Hot sauce. Basic taco preparation steps. Cook the protein. If you're using ground beef, cook it in a skillet over medium heat, breaking it up with a spoon. Add taco seasoning, or a blend of spices, and cook according to the seasoning instructions. If you're using chicken or fish, cook it thoroughly and shred or chop it once it's cooked. For vegetarian tacos, simply heat beans or grill vegetables, seasoning them with your favorite spices. Warm the taco shells. Soft tortillas, heat them up in a skillet for 20 to 30 seconds per side or microwave for about 20 seconds. Hard shells, warm them in the oven at 350 degrees Fahrenheit 175 degrees Celsius for about 5 to 7 minutes or as per the package instructions. Assemble the tacos. Place the protein, beef, chicken, fish, or beans, in the center of the taco shell. Add your favorite toppings, shredded lettuce, diced tomatoes, onions, cilantro, cheese, avocado, sour cream, salsa, or jalapenos. Serve. Serve tacos with lime wedges on the side for extra flavor. Optionally, drizzle hot sauce or extra salsa for a spicy kick. Gourmet hot dogs with premium sausages and various toppings like mustard, onions, and sauerkraut. Gourmet hot dog recipe that combines classic flavors with a luxurious twist. It's perfect for impressing guests or for a fun and elevated meal. Gourmet hot dog recipe. Ingredients, for 4 servings. For sausages, beef, pork, chicken, or even vegetarian. For hot dog buns, ideally brioche or pretzel buns. 1 onion, thinly sliced. 100 g bacon, cut into small lardons. 1 avocado, for guacamole. 1 tomato, diced. A handful of arugula or fresh greens, optional. 50 g shredded cheese, cheddar, Gouda, or goat cheese, according to your preference. 2 tablespoons mayonnaise. 1 tablespoon sriracha sauce, for a spicy kick, optional. 1 tablespoon balsamic vinegar. 1 tablespoon olive oil. Salt and pepper to taste. Zest of lemon or lime, for garnish. Instructions. Prepare the bacon and caramelized onions. Caramelize the onions, heat a pan over medium heat with a little olive oil. Add the thinly sliced onions with a pinch of salt, and cook for 10 to 15 minutes, stirring occasionally, until they are golden brown and caramelized. Set aside. Cook the bacon. In the same pan, cook the bacon lardons over medium heat until crispy. Remove and set aside on paper towels to drain. Make the guacamole. Mash the avocado in a bowl with a fork. Add the diced tomato, a pinch of salt and pepper, and a few drops of lemon or lime juice to prevent browning. Mix until creamy, but still a bit chunky. Make the spicy sauce, optional. Mix the mayonnaise with sriracha sauce to make a spicy mayo. Adjust the amount of sriracha to suit your spice preference. Add a pinch of salt and pepper. Grill the sausages. Heat a grill pan or barbecue to medium heat. Grill the sausages for 5 to 7 minutes, turning them occasionally until they are golden and cooked through. If you prefer, you can also grill them on a barbecue for an extra smoky flavor. Toast the buns. While the sausages are cooking, lightly toast the buns on a grill or in a pan. You can butter them slightly for extra richness. Assemble the gourmet hot dogs. Spread a layer of guacamole on the inside of each bun. Place a grilled sausage in each bun. Top with caramelized onions and crispy bacon. Drizzle with the spicy mayo or your favorite barbecue sauce. Sprinkle with shredded cheese and melt it slightly under a hot grill or use a kitchen torch for a melted cheese effect. Add a few fresh arugula leaves for a peppery bite and garnish with lemon or lime zest. Serve. Serve immediately with a side of crispy fries, chips, or a fresh salad. For those who enjoy extra heat, add some fresh jalapeno slices or drizzle more hot sauce on top. Pasta salad, a chilled dish with pasta, vegetables, and tangy dressing. Pasta salad is a versatile and delicious dish that's perfect for picnics, potlucks, or as a light meal. It's easy to make and can be customized with a variety of ingredients to suit your taste. Below is a basic recipe for a classic pasta salad with options for variations depending on your preferences. Classic pasta salad recipe. Ingredients for 4 to 6 servings. 3 cups of cooked pasta, rodini, penne, farfalle, or elbow macaroni work well. 1 cup cherry tomatoes, halved or quartered. 1 cucumber, diced. 1/2 red onion, thinly sliced. 1/2 cup black olives, sliced. 1/2 cup bell peppers, diced, any color. 1/2 cup shredded cheese, cheddar, mozzarella, or feta. 1/4 cup fresh basil or parsley, chopped. For the dressing. 1/4 cup extra virgin olive oil. 2 tablespoons red wine vinegar or white wine vinegar. 1 teaspoon Dijon mustard, optional, for a little tang. 1 teaspoon honey or maple syrup, optional, for a hint of sweetness. 1/2 teaspoon garlic powder or minced garlic. Salt and freshly cracked black pepper, to taste. 1/2 teaspoon dried oregano or Italian seasoning. 1 tablespoon lemon juice, for extra freshness. Instructions. Cook the pasta. Bring a large pot of salted water to a boil. Add the pasta and cook according to package instructions until al dente, firm to the bite. Drain the pasta and rinse it under cold water to stop the cooking process. This also helps cool it down faster and prevents it from becoming too sticky. Prepare the vegetables. While the pasta is cooking, chop the vegetables, have the cherry tomatoes, dice the cucumber, thinly slice the red onion, and chop the bell peppers. Slice the olives and prepare any herbs you'd like to use, fresh basil or parsley work wonderfully. Make the dressing. In a small bowl or jar, combine the olive oil, vinegar, Dijon mustard, if using, honey, if using, garlic powder, oregano, lemon juice, salt, and pepper. Whisk until the dressing is well combined, or shake it in a jar until emulsified. Combine the salad. In a large mixing bowl, combine the cooled pasta with the chopped vegetables, olives, and cheese. Pour the dressing over the pasta salad and toss gently to coat all the ingredients evenly. Chill, optional but recommended. For best flavor, cover the pasta salad and refrigerate for at least 30 minutes to allow the flavors to meld together. Before serving, give it a quick toss and taste for seasoning. You can adjust with a bit more salt, pepper, or lemon juice if needed. Serve. Garnish with freshly chopped basil or parsley just before serving. Serve chilled or at room temperature. Fried chicken, crispy, golden fried chicken pieces, often served with coleslaw and fries. Fried chicken recipe. Crispy on the outside, tender and juicy on the inside, fried chicken is a beloved classic that's perfect for any occasion. This recipe for Southern-style fried chicken is flavorful, crispy, and perfect for a family meal or a gathering. It involves marinating the chicken, coating it in seasoned flour, and frying it to golden perfection. Ingredients. For the marinade. For chicken thighs, bone-in, skin-on, or chicken pieces, legs, wings, breasts. 2 cups buttermilk, or regular milk, with 1 tablespoon vinegar or lemon juice to make a quick buttermilk substitute. 1 teaspoon hot sauce, optional, for a bit of heat. 1 tablespoon garlic powder. 1 tablespoon onion powder. 1 teaspoon paprika. 1 teaspoon salt. 1/2 tsp black pepper. For the flour coating, 2 cups all-purpose flour. 1 tablespoon paprika. 1 tablespoon garlic powder. 1 teaspoon onion powder. 1 teaspoon dried thyme. 1 teaspoon cayenne pepper, adjust to your heat preference. 1 tablespoon salt. 1 teaspoon black pepper. 1/2 tsp baking powder, helps with crispiness. For frying, 2 to 3 cups vegetable oil, peanut oil, or canola oil, for frying, enough to cover the chicken pieces. Paper towels, for draining excess oil. Instructions. Marinate the chicken. In a large bowl, combine the buttermilk, hot sauce, if using, garlic powder, onion powder, paprika, salt, and black pepper. Stir to mix well. Add the chicken pieces to the marinade, making sure each piece is submerged. Cover the bowl and refrigerate for at least 1 hour, or up to overnight, for deeper flavor. Prepare the flour coating. In a large shallow dish or bowl, whisk together the flour, paprika, garlic powder, onion powder, thyme, cayenne pepper, salt, black pepper, and baking powder. This mixture will create a crispy, flavorful coating. For extra crispiness, you can repeat the coating process, dredging twice, but this step is optional. Heat the oil. Pour the oil into a large, deep skillet, Dutch oven, or frying pan. You want the oil to be deep enough to submerge the chicken at least halfway, about 2 to 3 inches deep. Heat the oil over medium-high heat until it reaches 350 degrees Fahrenheit, 175 degrees Celsius. If you don't have a thermometer, you can test the oil by dropping in a small piece of bread. If it browns in about 30 seconds, the oil is ready. Coat the chicken. Take the marinated chicken out of the buttermilk and let the excess drip off. Dredge each piece of chicken thoroughly in the seasoned flour mixture, pressing gently to make sure the coating sticks. For an extra crispy crust, you can double dip, first dip the chicken in the buttermilk again, then coat it in the flour mixture a second time. Fry the chicken. Carefully place the coated chicken pieces into the hot oil. Avoid overcrowding the pan, as this can lower the oil temperature and result in greasy chicken. Fry the chicken in batches, turning occasionally, for 12 to 15 minutes per piece, depending on the size of the chicken, until golden brown and crispy. The chicken should reach an internal temperature of 165 degrees Fahrenheit 74 degrees Celsius when checked with a meat thermometer. If you're using larger pieces like bone-in breasts, it may take a little longer, so you may want to lower the heat slightly to ensure the chicken cooks through without burning the coating. Drain the chicken. Once the chicken is cooked and golden, remove it from the oil and place it on a paper towel-lined plate or rack to drain any excess oil. Serve. Serve the fried chicken hot with your favorite sides, such as mashed potatoes, coleslaw, cornbread, or a simple green salad.